I've been doing stand-up comedy for about 15 years. Not full-time by any means. Sometimes months go by in between when I get up there on stage. But when I first started out, Jay Moore told me I had more fun. No, I had more balls than I had funny, which ended up being a good thing because eventually I learned to really get the expression down. I'm, if anything, too comfortable on stage now. But you know, having the balls meant that I didn't mind getting up there in front of the people and working on the craft. You know, so that was pretty cool. I enjoy the writing part of stand up. Much like a wrestling match, it's visualizing how the crowd's going to react and then going out there and executing and getting that instant gratification. It's what I get out of it. And, you know, throughout the years, I've had people say, hey, if you want help writing some jokes, or hey, here's one you could try, you could use. That doesn't work for me. That is a position in comedy, especially like, hey, you're the host of your own talk show. You might have people write, so you have a new monologue every day. That's cool. But from my view, just getting up there for what I get up for, I would feel like a puppet doing that. Tom Garland, comedian extraordinaire, he told me something that made a lot of sense. He said, when you hear somebody's stand-up, you get insight to their thought process. That's what I'm all about. Hey, watch Headstrong, by the way. You'll see the quote actually happening, entering my life. I grew up watching Bob Newhart. I loved his dry, slow, witty sense of humor. Stephen Wright was a big time favorite for me. Later in life, I learned to really enjoy Mitch Hedberg. That was after he was already gone, unfortunately, but I get compared to him sometimes, and that's an honor. Dude's really talented. So I grew up enjoying stand-up comedy, and I went to some shows often in Battle Creek. I always knew that someday I'd get up there on stage. I thought maybe open mic night or something. Turns out by the time I got up on stage, I was already a superstar. Already would have fans that show up. So it's kind of like a backdoor into anything, if you want to look at it that way. A lot of people that know me, that don't really know me, say that it's hard to imagine me being up on stage. That's because I am dry and quiet. People that are really close to me know a different sarcastic version of me. But stand-up comedy is often associated with loud voices and people that do characters, or these are all just different styles, like there's like a Jim Carrey, I think Robin Williams is very much like that. Very entertaining. But if they stayed in character, for me, that'd be the last person I'd want to be in a room talking to if they were trying to make me laugh. Anyway, that's not what I get out of it. People say, hey, I want to see your set sometime. I don't really have a set. At any given time, that set of that night is mine. Now, Tom Garland did take me on tour a few times, and went up on stage for an hour and 15 minutes a night, and it was cool. Pretty much had a set, although every night I would think about jokes I didn't say the night before. I'd throw them up, plus some new ones, whatever. But, now I hate anything that's older than a few months. Like, I would hate to hear the jokes that I used to tell on tour. And I was developing, and I enjoy that part of it, tweaking, thinking of different ways you could tell a joke, or add-ons, or whatever. There is a lot of enjoyment in working on that. So I might want to say the same joke a couple times, maybe try it a few different ways. Then a lot of times I really want to move on to new shit. A lot of times I am writing down what I want to as a guide of a set the day of the show. Pretty much every time. I'm not really good at being preparing and being prepared by preparing. I'm always writing stuff to be developed later, you know, just like half ideas or whatever. I'll write that down. I'll think, okay, later. And what's not good about that is sometimes when I'm on stage, I won't know what I'm going to say, and I'll grab a joke that I was planning on developing later, and I'll actually start into the joke, and I don't even know where it's going. That happens once in a great while, where I'm thinking, oh, I knew I could say something on the end of this and make it funny, but now that I tried and practiced, you know, I think, oh, you know, I should have been more prepared. Story of my life. Anyway, what I like to do now is come up with a whole new set like every time that I go up. So I have a few recent sets from the last year that I'm putting on here. You will notice that they are completely different. If you hear a joke repeated, it's either one I really like, it's taking the place while I'm thinking of something else to say, or like maybe I'm tweaking it. I don't know, dude. Here's way too much RVD doing stand-up comedy. And now you know some insight to my thought process. Thanks for clapping at me, everybody.
Hell yeah, brother!
I've taken a lot of photos as requested with a lot of wrestling fans. Sometimes they ask, can I put you in a headlock? Can I suplex you on the back of your head? I don't know why this request is so inviting to wrestling fans. And I wonder if other entertainers in other fields get this as well. I don't know, you know. Amber, oh my God, can I take a photo with you? You're my favorite porn star. Can I stick my dick in your mouth?
Oh, hey. Hey. Hey.
You guys smell weed?
Damn, Daddy.
Yes.
Me too. I can't try and bounce that shit off on someone else. Anywhere. If I walk into a room and say, obviously somebody reeks of marijuana, all eyes are on me.
Yup.
Just like right now. Wait, are you guys all looking at me or am I just paranoid? I've read that cannabis can make you paranoid. I don't know. I like to smoke marijuana. I have a reputation for it, but you listen to some people, you think that I was just like fucked up 24/7. It's not like that. I'll share something with you guys. I wake up sober every late afternoon. And what about all the times that I'm not smoking? I thought about that, and I don't get enough credit for that. Every time a joint is done and I put the roach out in the ashtray, I'm not even smoking again until next time I light up another joint. What about that time?
Yes.
Nobody talks about the white noise in between. And Actually, when I'm even getting high, because I figured this all out. For every toke that I take of marijuana, it averages to 8 to 10 inhales of air when I'm by myself. I know that may sound weird, but you start out with less. The more high you get, that space gets further apart. And I did all the workout, and I figured it's really only about 48 minutes out of the whole day that I'm actually getting high. That's only like 4 minutes out of every hour that I'm awake on an average. I'm a big superstar, yes. But just like you guys, I deserve the same 11 to 12 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
He's high as a kite. Someone said that once, like 500 years ago, and it became a thing. He was like, I need an object that I can compare and express an altitude on a kite. Of course, he's high as a kite. He should have got that a patent on that. It could have been like, you could be saying like, he's high as a bird. That sounds stupid now, because this guy took, he's high as a kite, and he should have got it patented. I was thinking about that. I wish I could get something patented, and it's this.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
I mean, because you guys know my initials are RVD. Right. But now, not only are all the wrestlers trying to steal all my moves, but everyone's doing the thumbs.
Yep.
Everywhere. I mean, MMA or football or bowling, fishing. I should have got that patented. I'm getting paid. Some of the wrestlers try to put a little twist on it. The new guys, they make it their own. They'll have like one finger up their nose while they do it. Like. Still, all right, you owe me half. Take it. I came up with
get
that
ready
shit.
with us before next show Sunday and help me
Although,
pick what my
actually,
DJ outfit.
putting some thought into it, I was probably influenced by somebody that I used to watch when I was younger, that I looked up to. There was a show called Happy Days.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Never mind. Never watched it.
Fonzie was the coolest motherfucker. He would go, hey.
Hey.
Maybe subconsciously I went, hey.
Hey.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. And by the way, I mean, I look up to everyone that I used to watch like incredibly when I was a kid. You know, I'll never see myself as the stars that they were. And I'm not just talking about big stars like Hulk Hogan.
Hey.
Everybody, even like, the Killer Bees, anyone that I used to watch, I don't see myself as being a superstar like when I looked up to them. I'm very humble in that way. However, I would kick Fonzie's ass.
Oh shit!
I just want to say, and I met Henry Winkler, nicest guy you'll ever meet. I would fuck him up. And I respect my mentors, always have. I remember when I was graduating high school and I was sharing my life dreams with my dad. He said, son, aim high. Now I do everything high.
Yes. Yes.
I had a friend who was giving me a ride to the airport.
Yeah.
105 degrees out, and I lit up a joint in his car, and he says, "Oh." Shut the air off and rolled the window down. I said, "What the fuck?" He said, did you want the air on or do you want the window down? And I was like, I never knew there was a rule book. They said you can only have one or the other.
Right.
Definitely not a mechanic. But I thought like the alternator, like recharge your power in your car. So you didn't have to worry about it and shit. I don't know, maybe I'm spoiled. At home,
thank you.
we leave the doors open to ventilate. Heater in the winter, air conditioner all summer, fuck it. But I've never seen on my electric bill from Nevada Power the part that says vehicular use.
Right.
I'm gonna look for it. Is that one? I'm not gonna look for it. But you know, I respect it. It's his car. I'm in his car. You know, roll the window up. I'll do my best to minimize the burn holes and the ashes. Hey, you know, when I'm driving, I want to be in control. You know, you're the passenger. You do your thing. I'll do my thing. I was giving a buddy a ride the other day, and the whole time the alarm on the car is going beep 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 beep. I'm thinking, this motherfucker. You don't hear the seatbelt alarm? He's not. I'm not going to acknowledge it. Fuck that. I'm just going to keep going, and I'm not going to tap out. Fuck that. Beep 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 beep. Fuck, that really ain't bothered him. Beep beep. Finally, he reaches and grabs the seatbelt. Fucking clicks it. The car goes beep 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 beep. I'm like, fuck. God damn it, it's me. Because now I don't want to put my seatbelt on because it's just going to look like I did it because he did it. Fucking hate that shit. A good friend of ours, a pro wrestler, passed away a few days ago, Tracy Smothers. Yeah. Good guy. He said several things that I'm always going to remember him by. But one of them was, he would say, "We're all whores, man." We're all whores, man. High five. And that referred, you know, to being in the business of wrestling and doing things that you don't necessarily want to do, but you're getting paid to go along with it. But on a wider scale, he's right. Like, and that's based on offers that come to me that I don't think have anything to do with the jurisdiction of being a pro wrestler. People ask some crazy shit. How much would it cost me to attend my fucking kid's bar mitzvah? I did that. I guess that I praise.
Hey.
I guess I'm a whore. Sometime recently, it seems it became okay in society to exchange pronouns even when they're the subject of the fucking contest. And I just want everyone to know, I'm not cool with it. I was just trying to make conversation, talking to a friend, right? I just said something in passing, hey, everything been going okay at work? He says, well, you sweat your balls off 50 hours a week. I said, I do? No. He said, no, me. He goes, I'm just saying. you come to expect certain things. I said, I do? So what the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about me. I said, well then say you. He said, I did say you. I said, no, say me. All of a sudden I'm in the middle of an Abbott Costello fucking who's on first with me. I said, you stay here. I'm gonna bounce. You guys have all been awesome. And one more thing before I go. You may or may not know that I have my own CBD line. It's an ever-growing company, thank you, and it's very creatively called RVD CBD.
Yes.
Just like I was telling Jack earlier before the show, if some of you guys want samples, I'm not surprised. It's not gonna happen, but I'm not surprised. Thanks everybody. My name is flips, landing on my feet and shit. But like my wife and I were eating earlier, and I have this habit of biting my fucking lip. I feel so stupid when I do it because it's like so dramatic, and it hurts like a motherfucker. I'm just, and I do that all the time. And I heard the lady at the table next to us tell her kids, he's practicing that wrestling. Fans are everywhere. There a lot more people watch wrestling than you would think. I always get stopped, and I don't mind taking pictures and shit, you know, but fans always want to, I don't know why, but when we're taking a photo, I always get asked, hey, is it cool if I put you in a headlock? Or I could hit you in the head with a chair. I don't know, I just think it's weird, you know. I watch this medical channel, and they have these reality shows with these doctors. And I'm just wondering, like, when their fans see them, do they say, Doc, dude, can we get a photo of me checking your prostate? I don't think it happens. But sometimes, though, I'll meet somebody who's a fan, and I'm a fan of theirs, too. And that's fucking cool when that happens. I was at the Adult Awards, and I saw Katie Morgan, you know, and she wanted a photo of me. I thought that was cool, but she's like, is it okay if I put you in a headlock? Hey, I said, sure. Hey, can I get a photo of my dick in your mouth? No, I didn't even. We didn't even actually get a picture. I'm lying. You know, another thing that makes me feel stupid, like, yeah, I'm, you know, a martial artist, and I'm known for all my awesome moves. I was at a fan convention, and the third fan comes up to me and says, hey man, I like your kicks, and I'm sure, hey, I'm known for it. The next fan that comes up says the same thing, and it was like the third time that I heard somebody say, dude, nice kicks. I was like, they're talking about my fucking shoes. I'm not used to dressing nice. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not used to getting those compliments. My wife got me these shoes. Thanks, baby.
You're welcome.
She doesn't want me to talk about this kind of thing, but I just want to say something while I'm up here. And, you know, it's nice to not have the masks on and shit, right? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. She might be right. Maybe I shouldn't say this because we do live in a pussy society. But all along, I've insisted, like, nobody is gonna force a mandate on me because I don't date dudes. And I'm married. And we only date ladies. But the reaction that I get with fans is cool all the time. You know, sometimes I watch self-defense videos and shit like that on YouTube. I saw this clickbait. It said, "Learn to decapacitate anybody in under 10 seconds." I figured it was bullshit, but I don't know. I didn't have time to watch it. For the attention span. Forgot what I was looking for. But I saw this one video of this dude, and he was in the right place at the right time. Somebody's trying to rob a convenience store. If that's for me, I'm busy. And this dude happens to fucking be there to jump behind the guy and choke him and hold him. He's apparently a jujitsuist. And he's holding this dude down on the ground until the cops get there. And afterwards, what I saw in the video, you know, they're interviewing him, and he's like, "Oh, I just did what anybody would do. I don't consider myself a hero. Who wouldn't help another person?" I hear that a lot, and I can't wait till I get my opportunity. Like I've chased down a purse snatcher, and one time I helped people out of a car that had turned on its side. Felt like a superhero because it was a heavy door, and I helped them out. But nobody interviewed me or anything, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. I've been like casing gas stations at night and shit. And they come in my time, and they're like, "Dude, you know, if you hadn't been there, who knows if the cashier would even be alive?" I'm gonna be like, "Probably not." I mean, dude was pretty fucking dangerous, but that's what I do. I'm a hero. I fight bad guys in the ring. I fight crime at night. I make action figures of me and shit. I'm the whole fucking show. People that don't swear and are offended by it really bother me. Like, they're just looking for something to be offended by, something to set them off. I don't get where they feel like they have leverage. Hey, whoa. There's no need to start cussing. I didn't cuss at you. No, I wish you would fucking grow up. Talk like an adult. What is a mother trucker? I don't even know. Someone that trucks mothers? What is that? You think that that's going to save you from going to HE double toothpicks? Like when you die, God's going to like you better? Dude, I'm a fucking hero. I see people and shit. I'm Rob Van Dam. That's my time. That was pretty funny. Thanks, everybody.
RVD, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. All right, we got a special guest in the house. I don't know, any wrestling fans in here? Make some noise. We need more than that. You might know him from his days in ECW or his days as being a former heavyweight champion of the world. Everybody start clapping right now. Start clapping. Make a lot of noise for the legend, Rob Van Dam.
hopefully that makes me interesting. Not everybody's a professional wrestler as an occupation, but it's like this. I figured this out a long time ago. Wrestling is porn. So everyone can relate to it. It's a simulated slice of real life, and the more convincing and committed we are, the more you can invest your emotions in us. And we can suck our boss's dick for extra money. They're saying Vince paid $20 million in hush money and related cover-ups for scandalous affairs that he had, all kinds of questions. My only question is, how did I get in the wrong fucking line when I applied for a job? I've never had a dick in my mouth, but never been offered $7.5 million to do it.
7 million.
I wonder, maybe you guys help me with this. Do you think that the L ever gets tired of being grouped in with the G and the Q and the B and the T? I don't know if it's the same fight, or they're fighting the same odds. Is it strength in numbers? I don't know. It's weird. It seems to me like it's like, for me, it's like, from my perspective, I'm thinking I'm campaigning for health insurance for all the wrestlers, and then I got an agent saying, "You're going to win that fight, but you're also fighting for insurance for all the porn stars and all the reality stars on 90 Day Fiancé." My buddy learned a lot more about his wife after he was married to her, but he stayed loyal and he stuck with her. He said, "Hey, I'm not going to judge somebody for their sexual preference." I said, "Oh, okay, that's mighty big of you, but your wife's preference is to have all your buddies' dicks in her when you're at work."
Did he hit you?
No, I made him up. Rule my secret. Check this out, what do you think? Going to the bathroom is a wasteful experience.
Oh, something was wrong with Ray.
You know what? I like cheese just as much as the next person. The consistency of it, if I bite into cheese, I want to know that I bit into something. I don't understand how dissipating the substance is supposed to make it better. And whenever a commercial has on the ad the target words, melted cheese, something in all your brain says, I gotta have it. And for me, I'm hearing runny ice cream cone.
It's called lactose.
My preference. I get that they have Twitter in the afterlife, you know, because I've read tons and tons of posts, you know, like, "Mom, you were always there for me, you know, I'll never forget you, boom, boom, boom." But I read one that was like, to Felix the cat, and it was
like, you made my life so much better, you added so much. And so I'm thinking, if animals can read in the afterlife, are we gonna have to like fight them for like the Daily News and shit? That was stupid. I saw on YouTube a police car went down the road past this guy, and the guy flipped him off. The cop car stopped and went back and was harassing the guy. They were conversing, and he ended up arresting the dude. What do you say? It was disturbing the peace. That can't be right. There's no way. It's right there. It's a middle finger. It's always there. How can that be so offensive? Like, because it's with the other fingers, somehow that makes it okay? Like, still okay? There's no way that's right. There's no way that's disturbing. How's that a crime? It can't be. I don't know if it's because the other fingers are by it. Like, maybe it wouldn't be offensive to go around swinging our dicks around if we had like 4 other dicks next to it. I take a lot of pictures with fans. Something that I do all the time. I don't mind doing it. But one thing that they do, I don't know why, but they want to do a wrestling move around me. Like, can I get a picture of me putting you in a headlock? Fuck no. But I kind of understood it because I was at AVN Awards, and I'm a fan of some of the porn stars, right? And I get it because when some of the girls walk by, I was instantly like, can I get a picture of me sticking my dick in your mouth? My sister was going to get her driver's license, and she says to me, wish me luck. I said, fuck off. You can't tell somebody what to wish you, right? That doesn't work anywhere else in life. Tell me wish me good luck. No, that's, if someone goes and visits you and you're sick, would that be weird if you're like, well, all right, thanks for visiting. Wish me a speedy recovery and lots of liquids and plenty enough rest. That doesn't work. You think guys wouldn't be chatting up girls and saying, oh, wow, I can't believe you like this song too. Well, tell me to dive into them titties. Of course they would. Guys, that's my time. You guys are awesome. RVD, I'm trying to get followers. Wish me luck.
Come in there, everybody. What?
I have 24-hour disposable contacts, but my eye doctor told me I can't sleep in them. So I figure every day I got like an 8-hour rollover building up. Eventually, I think I'm gonna have a new set of eyes. Sometimes I forget to shake well before using. And those directions are right there in front of me. I ignore that sometimes.
if you're really misbehaving and they want to do an interview. This isn't you. Have anyone say that? I was drinking one time, which I'm not known to be drunk. So I'm sure I was acting a little bit different, and Rob, this isn't you. Who the fuck is it? Is someone gonna tell me they know me more than I know me? One expression that I really look forward to us getting past. It's been around too long. It's annoying. You couldn't make this shit up. What kind of a limited thought process must you have in order to not be able to imagine showing up at the same grocery store as your friend across town and you didn't even call them? Couldn't make this shit up. Have you seen like Game of Thrones? Star Wars? I mean, you can make up a lot of shit. Remember when I said it was good to see you? It's good to see you. It's good to be here. I do interviews sometimes on YouTube. Every single interview ever started the exact same way. Well, first off, Rob, thanks for being here. What's my line? Thanks for having me. Always. Or, Rob, it's good to have you here. Hey, it's good to be here. Always, always, always. Like there's no differentiation ever. It's like when someone says, hey, wish me luck. Good luck. Like you're obligated. Don't tell me what I gotta wish you. You're doing this one on your own. Get some skill. I am prepared. Next time I'm doing an interview and someone says to me, Rob, thanks for being here, first off. I'm going to say, well, you got to be somewhere. What the fuck am I going to do? I saw a YouTube video with a headline that said, learn to decapacitate an attacker in 5 seconds. But the video was 10 minutes long. So I didn't bother wasting my time. I saw a video of a police officer arresting somebody because they flipped him off when he drove by. No shit, they came back, argued, cuffed the guy, said it was disorderly conduct. I refuse to think that I live in a country where my middle finger is illegal. How can that be? It's out all day long. Sometimes they blur it on TV, and that's ridiculous. this is a crime? Like, can't be. You know, like, you're good. Oh, whoa, still good. Oh. There's no fucking way that's a crime. It's a body part. I mean, it's okay because it's got other phalanges hanging out with it right now. That's what makes it okay? Like, maybe Tim Chismar could walk around with his dick hanging out. Yeah! As long as he had a few other dicks beside him. That's where they draw the line, like a bunch of bananas, maybe. Like a big bag of dicks. It'd be fine as long as it's not just one unit by itself. And I know that would make Timmy happy, because as he told me before, you can't have happiness without penis. That's my time, everybody.